Why, hello! Welcome back to Pizza Pasta Land. Well, it sounds like Pizza Pasta anyway. Doesn't have the same structure, but it sounds like Pizza Pasta, which is what matters. Welcome back to this place. Last time we beat Titania, and we brought back the night sky to Emet. And we didn't really lose our fairy companion, but they became the new king of this place. They're still going to be there for our summoning bell, but it's going to be a little bit different now apparently, so that's cool. But also, the Ormons, they tried to attack us, but they failed miserably. And now we're here in this beautiful veiny place, and it's actually quite pretty right now, so I might take some pictures before I continue forward. But yeah, Fankard apparently has something to tell us about life. So what is this, Fankard? What useful life information are you going to be giving me right now? The wheel turns. Fankard wishes to have a word with the hero of the hour. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time it was time we were going, together, needless to say. To the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake, and all that. Yeah, it's true. Now then, I suppose we should hurry back to the Crystarium. Much more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fae folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared your Moor's detentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that I've had a bellyful of Emet. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. You and me, Fankard, let's get out of here. We've been here long enough. Oh, did you both enjoy your time with the fairies? I hope so. Now it's time to go, and we're going to actually get back. Oh, well, it's like all nice and sunny here then, isn't it? Well, back in Emet, it was raining like a downpour, basically. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Although we spent most of our time on the road, Minfilia and I actually have apartments here. Perhaps now we'll finally make use of them. Yeah, hopefully. All seems well, thank goodness. I see nothing out of the ordinary. City appeareth unchanged from whence I last visited. Why didn't you say whence? I thought that's the sort of speech you like to use, young Jay. That was the perfect opportunity for the word whence. Oh well. There is a self-same comforting hum of activity in the air. It is a very comfy place, even if it's made out of crystals. Very jagged. But yeah, we brought light back. We brought the night. I mean, not light. Back to Emet, and now this place seems alright. I don't think they've been attacked at all, which is good.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Ylmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Oh, okay. Are we talking to Solace, are we? I don't think he knows who we are.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
He's just casually strolling through the city. Okay, Solace, what do you mean? Do they know what Solace looks like? I don't know if they do. I mean, I doubt he had portraits of the young Garlean leader, but...
And you are...
Yeah, they don't know who he is. Of course they wouldn't.
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on...
Oh no, he does know. Okay, oh shit. Oh god damn.
Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation.
Why are you here? You're an Ashian. You should be wanting us the worlds to collide. Unless you're working against us.
Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations.
Yeah?
As for my true identity...
I'm assuming you're Ektol, right? Yeah, he's an Ashian.
I am Emet.
Oh no, not Ectol. I don't know who Ectol is. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling because they mentioned Eledibus and Laubrea, and Eledibus kind of led on the fact that this was, or at least Emet led on. I'm not gonna call you Emet. I'll call you Selch or something, or I can just keep calling you Solus. I don't know. What do you prefer, Mr. Ashian? Emet Selch? Yeah, we should.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the source.
He's the reason this is happening.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, I don't know what his plan is for this.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
No, I haven't, Sheezoid. Sure.
Oh, it is truly, deeply
Happy about it?
infuriating.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Okay, he's not happy about it. I was gonna say it kind of contradicts his whole plan. You gonna fight us then?
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
Oh my god, the voice acting is incredible. Like I said before, you can tell he's having a blast playing this character.
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met.
Ah, okay, I see. The idleness of it was part of the plan.
But you had to come and ruin it all.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I had
Thanks
to
your
be.
meddling. Light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Is this a good thing? I feel like we should be happy about this, unless it's going to actually fight us or
Well, I
not.
should begin by thanking you for confirming Uriange's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. You will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Yeah, it's that easy, Thancred. We don't even need an Endwalker.
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Yeah, he was killed by a Forden, which I'm still surprised about. I'm still surprised he killed Laubrea so early on. At the end of Heavensward, basically.
While it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation.
What do you mean? You can't work with us, you're evil. You want the rejoining, which will lead to all the stars burning out. There will be no universe in which we would join you or help you.
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
What? Why? Again, he has nothing to gain out of this.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say,
You do not know our motive.
Yeah, can you tell us your motive then? I mean, he told us to give us knowledge, so tell us.
A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground?
What?
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible.
So you just want to see if there's no wiggle room. Well, I don't really see how you think there would be wiggle room. You want to literally destroy countless civilizations, basically. That is not the situation where you can just be like, maybe we can both be morally grey and fit into this nice grey section together. No! You want an extreme. I'm not going to give you another extreme. No, I will, in fact. I'm going to kill you.
Shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for.
You are unscrupulous villains, though. That's a fun word to say.
When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Yeah, I did think of it. It's stupid. Oh! There you go.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Yeah, badass. You're badass.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions.
Yeah, we do have that white oversight now, so we could kill you in theory.
Your counsel is duly noted.
I wasn't expecting this confrontation.
Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
It's a lot more interesting than him just working against us, I feel. And I like how he just outright says he was going to work against us with Vorfrey. So that's cool. That was a cool twist of fate. That's a good hook for us to continue playing, I feel. Anyway, what does everyone think about that just happened? So, that was an Ascian. Frank had told me about them. He appears to be gone, but I won't be lowering my guard just yet. Finding common ground with an Ascian, my entire being rebels at the very notion. That an Ascian of Emet Selch standing should willingly reveal himself unto us, and that this of all junctions is the most interesting. Yeah, it is an interesting time for them to reveal. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first, we should report to the Exarch. You can follow along, Sigmar. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. Well, I kind of also want to talk to him. In light of your recent excursions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself to bed. We'll see you later. Be fresh and ready for more. Okay. They always do this whenever big stories. It's basically like the end of a patch, basically. Now we're going back to the bed, and it's gonna bring us into the next part, the MSQ. In theory, I could have ended it here, but I didn't know how much longer it was gonna go on for, and there was a lot of stuff in the last part, so yeah, I thought it'd just be better not to make it a 3-hour part, because I wanted it to be about equal in length. Like, 1 to 2 hours is fine, 3 is a little too much. Like, I might start dividing the patch stuff up if it ends up being more than 2 hours, 1 hour and a half each, so we'll see. But that's why so many people are standing here then, because there's so many cutscenes which take place here. A sandwich basket. Why? Are they going to explain why? No? Okay, thank you, I guess. I'll put it on my desk back at the Imperium. Okay. Okay. We're going to talk to Arbiter again. We're going to get some more emotional storytelling, and he's going to be... Again, I feel like Arbiter's kind of like the Midgard Soma of this expansion. He just kind of appears randomly, and he's going to serve a purpose at the end of the game, but not now. Also, you look like you got whiter hair now, Sigmar. Did I do that intentionally? I don't know if I did. Oh. That's why I've got sandwiches. I got, like, what are they? Cucumber and lettuce? Bacon? Cheese? I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover. Who?
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
Yeah. Can you eat? I don't know if you can as a ghost, but get some sandwiches.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
My leading theory right now is he's an Ascian, but I don't know because Emet is here, and he doesn't seem to acknowledge the Crystal Exarch, so...
A lot's happened since the Flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history and the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emet's Selch we should be concerned about.
Yeah. Well, I feel a little bit less concerned now that we're actually, like, thwarting his plans a little bit. Before, we didn't really know if we were doing the right thing. Like, we might have been leading into their hands, but now we know we are doing the right thing, which is good.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
You went to the moon, didn't you? You can tell us about that.
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the Flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emet Selch had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Not everything. Tell me about Seto. You're putting me off my dinner. Not everything. Yeah, not everything. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I kind of forgot.
You mean Seto? Well, that's... I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big, and he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
You're happy he is.
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
I did not know we would become buddies, but you know what? Sure. Oh, I don't actually get to make a choice. Yeah, we're best buddies now. I like this. I like that Warrior of Darkness is just becoming besties. Yeah. Oh, don't kill him off, please. I like Arbiter now. I mean, he's technically already dead, but yeah. Hope you had a good sleep, Zigbar. And you ate all those sandwiches to yourself. I mean, to be fair, we ate 40 loaves of mush loaves, so that's not really too surprising. That would be a good breakfast. You don't eat that much before you go to sleep. You get like a tummy ache. You try sleeping on 20 sandwiches, chat, and then you'd know. Real politic. We're gonna continue, so. A party soon divided. The manager of Sweets is in a cheerful mood. Good evening to you, sir. I do hope you're well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the Ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Sounds like a plan. Oh, we got a new quest, I see, and I'm assuming this is the Beast Tribe quest. I don't know if I'm going to activate this now, but I might. I don't know if this would be a stream-worthy thing to do. Like, come back to this for all the recordings. I might, I might actually hold off. Thinking about it now and how much stuff that would be recording-wise, I'm going to keep that, I think, to myself. While the plus quests I will do because they are a main part of the story, I feel. And they add a little bit of world building. And I'm sure the fairy quest also does that, but yeah, that's just a lot of content. And I'm already got a lot of stuff as it is. So yeah. Ah! That was me stubbing my toe. Ow. That actually hurt. Is Emet here too? I did see him in the intro. Why are you all just standing here and not talking?
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Oh, is he here too? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so they don't know each other then. That's good to know. Reduced weights as 2 is now active. Oh lord. Also, Solus is here.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
I'm sorry, it's not like you're like evil or anything and have caused the death of many good people.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
I cast out.
Your exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Especially for Thancred, since he was the host for Larabray at a point.
So petty. I meant what I said and I said what I meant.
I cast out.
Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
I don't want you as an ally. I don't want you to bring back the source because you're going to be killing countless people.
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
No, it wouldn't be. Activate, come on.
Thus did the
Trial
olive
time.
branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy.
In difficult decisions.
For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Okay, dude. Oh, he was actually here too. Oh shit, okay then.
What was that all about?
I don't know, Alice. I don't know. What do you think it was all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most likely. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I mean, I feel like there is, but also, I don't know. A kernel, perhaps. Not one jaw, I don't know, but if he crosses us, a kernel, perhaps. A smidge. I don't think he's entirely being dishonest, because Ledibus also wasn't entirely dishonest too.
Astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
I mean, he told us quite a bit.
I'm not saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question, but since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission. even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Where they're hiding? Alphina, they're in like the world of darkness. Well, not the world of darkness, but they're in there like a different realm to us. Not one of the ethereal plane.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters.
What? Some new ones to find, right?
Thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amarang, and Raktika remain.
Oh, I see. We're not counting the sick fairy, are we? That is very interesting. So what is that place going to be about?
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
Oh, I'll say.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around.
I don't know if it's a good idea for you to go back to Yormor, Alphino, especially how they know who you are. But sure, hopefully you're safe. I would like to go to Raktika because I want to meet Y'shtola, so yeah.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is
Yeah!
Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since you left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
Why?
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
I still want to believe you're a good guy, Crystal Exarch, so... I mean, you've done nothing to counterpoint that, but... It's weird that the Crystal Tower appeared, and we don't even know who he is.
A missive from Lord Vorthray. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
Cast out.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged.
That sounds like a plan.
Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
For the people of your
Master Alphino,
town, I
might
guess.
I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Can I come too?
Then let us make ready.
Oh, no, okay, I'm going with the others. Okay, I see. I mean, I want to see Y'shtola a lot, but I also like the other plotline going on, so... And now we divide our ways. Well, see you later, Alice and Alphino. Hope you guys have a good trip. I confess, a great deal of my time in Closure was spent befriending the people, but that's not to say I gave no thought to our primary goal. Once I escorted the Exarch to Yormor, you can be certain I will do all I can to discern the whereabouts of any warden that may be hiding in Closure. There are so many ruins scattered through Amarang, I'm honestly not even sure where to start. At last, I can finally meet Y'shtola. Bankert has told me so much about her. Inferior and I are no strangers to Raktika, but this is perhaps the first time we bothered entering through the proverbial front door. Yeah, I wonder what that place is all about, because it's not going to be like Pixies, we've all done that now. I should be glad to apprise for you of Y'shtola's recent endeavours during our journey to Raktika. Before you leave, I'll make a request of you. There is a church, or rather the ruins of a church at Fort Job. Might I ask you that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people wanted to gather to worship their light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet, within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings, I believe, may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerable offer. Very well. Ere we depart to Vactica, we shall journey unto Fort Job, though we might secure this relic. Okay then. But like I said, we've already done the whole pixie thing, so I'm wondering what the forest is going to be about. How they're going to change it up a little bit. Also, this place is obviously going to be Gridania, so that'll be fun to go through. I do not doubt this place may well be another assault by the Sin Eaters, but they cannot hope to hold it should the Yormon soldiers return. Even with their limited numbers, the guards can use the terrain to their advantage. Perhaps I can convince the captain to lay a few traps out in the field. Tancred and I have come across these ruined churches before. I wish I could have seen them before the flood. The windows are works of art, I'm told. You should see our windows in Philly if you're ever going to come back. Here in Midsea's ruins we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hallowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. I will, but I got a hat, and I kind of want to wear it. See how it looks. It doesn't really do me justice, to be honest. For sure, I'll wear it. Why not? We're still no closer to breaking the 400 mark, though. Kind of sad. A little faith, Urianger appears lost in thought. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites serve not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religious as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent delusion was seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there is light, there have ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shade did their mitigate to the Vactica Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Interesting. You can tell that Oyonji, when he first came here, he got a history book and started reading. That's the first thing he did. Can't argue that with me. Hey, Tancred. Despite their architectural prowess, I could make neither head nor tail of anything in this place. You would think the remains of a church would be more conspicuous. Would think that, wouldn't you? Dun, dun. Had a feeling I'd see him in Philia. I have seen no sign of the church, but it must be around here somewhere. The church? Yeah, where could the church be? Okay, here it is. 'Twould be most unusual, but mayhap the hall was built below ground. Perchance? Hey, what is this place down here? Like a Elden Ring tunnel. Aye, this is indeed the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now. Oh, what little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean structure hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time. Yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. What, a darkness cult, basically? As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark. and its followers did want for place of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to the worshippers of the dark, the Knights Blessed. Who subsequently migrated to Vaktika, yes? Indeed, 'twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Vaktika Greatwood that he finally found sanctuary. Often many times did Yormor make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Ishtola, in her seclusion, doth labour to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I see. So we can get kind of an insight, I guess. That tablet of which she spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we'd best hurry up and find it. I wonder where it could be. Behind a secret bookshelf, maybe? Oh yeah, just be here on the floor, sure. Oh, okay, no, never mind. There's Minfilia. I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Hey, Andre. While the tablet, a fragment of Holy Scripture, would most assuredly rest here on this altar, yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the font of seeing, used in the practice of their faith. Whither then would they have set the tablet? No. Can anyone tell what this infernal tablet even looks like? Maybe it's above us. Oh no, I am in a use tracking mode. Okay, I see. Oh, sneaky! Yeah, I've located the Time Sworn tablet. It was there all along. You barely see it because of the light. I found it. I got eagle eyes, I guess. Yeah, come over here. Within the altar, Falsev. Why was you so angry there? To be fair, that is a very sneaky place for it. How are you able to see in the dark, inside the altar of all places? I don't know, it's a little weird. I certainly hope this is what we were looking for. Not escapeth fine eye, it would seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I am not mistaken, they are written to script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Vaktika. 'Twill be no more matter to decipher then. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. This plain the Exarch understandeth Ishtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. Sounds like a plan. Oh my lord, there she is, into the dark. Wow, it doesn't look very dark to me, but I guess it's because of the everlasting light. Orianji is ready to leave, but not before first offering a piece of advice. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed, which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. Interesting. To speak plain, it is the belief of the sacred that one's own name must ne'er to be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. It is commandment precludeth not the use of others. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases, masters of their disciples. So it is that Ishtola have taken the name of Master Motoyo, lest we offend them. I bid you speak not her true name in the blessed presence. With that in mind, let us speak of the guard who keepeth vigil at the Great Wood's border. I think I also need a nickname then. I shall call myself... Andrew. There we go. Andrew Vor. Andrew Vor. I used a little bit. I could just call myself Barvor or something. I don't know. Yeah, Barvor. He could be called Barvor in this area. Why not? Okay, we're going up here. I'm going the wrong way. Good. It's good I can fly here, though, at least. Otherwise, you know, we wouldn't be able to go very quickly. I'm curious what they're going to do here, though. I am interested because they haven't really told us much about this area. So, yes, the mystery intrigues me very much. I know I have no reason to, but I can't help feeling nervous about meeting Ishtola. Why? She's awesome. It'll be good to see Ishtola again. Yeah, I think so too. I pray for ye heed mine explanation of the blessed customs. 'Twould be ill-advised to provoke their ire. Well met, traveller. What business brings you here? I want to go through here. Yes, of course, right this way. Oh shit! I saw it for a second. I think this is Lahi. Ah!
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking
Lahi.
back the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past.
I've heard about the
more
song.
alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder.
Yeah, he does. Lahi.
Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Oh my god. This music is insane. Ebola. We have it
Vast
indeed.
though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Swamps of Cydia. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're here too? Why?
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule.
What do you want, Emmett?
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples,
All for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Oh! That's fucking
can we
amazing.
not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows?
I'd rather you just fuck off, to be honest.
Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
I mean, he's not doing any wrong right now.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
Uh-oh, Daddy's not gonna be happy about that.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more.
Sure, you're just gonna watch us then.
Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
La. La. It's the best song. Oh my god, he's actually here. Oh no, I was worried this would happen because now I've got to do his voice. Look at this prick. Look at him. There we go, I solved that Ashian problem. Anker has told me of the Ashians and what they have done. If he isn't willing to help, it is wise to let him stay with us. If he never opened his mouth again, it would be too soon. What is it now? You expect me to regale you with friendly banter? Oh, very well. I will humble you this once. You may consider it my latest act of good faith. Come on now, what do you wish to know? Oh. Why choose this form here in the first? Yeah. Well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but the vessel into which we Ashians pour the elixir of our souls, moulding it as it fits to occasion, or not if we so choose. Be it for a year or a millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. So, after arriving here in the first, I fashioned some helpless body into the man you see before you. But as your friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forgo such alterations. He was ever the rash one, Arbiter, jumping from vessel to vessel, never heeding the toll it took on him. 'Tis plain our Assyrian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead, were it otherwise he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it pervadeth every corner, and so long as the white ward remaineth, Sin-Eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis... but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, the swarm of Sin-Eaters did lay waste until the largest settlement, killing a great many of their prey in so doing. Though few did survive, they know not how to go on, wayward souls in want of a guiding hand. For mercy Ishtar hath provided that which they sorely needeth. They have since endeavoured to restore their homes, and whither shall we bend our step? The fourth gone. Right. Sounds like a plan. Alright. So I've heard about Lahi, the song. I know that it's a meme. I'm glad I'm finally here to experience it myself. I don't know when it appeared in Shadowbringers. I thought it was one of the earlier areas, but I did not expect it to be the forest area, I will say that. Oh. No, I'm not fighting you. Link's Awakening enemy. Hello, everyone. Oh, are you just gonna be here now with us all the time? I mean, fair enough. Well, where's this friend of yours we've come to meet? He does kind of have like a Cheezoid voice, which I'm very happy about. Yonji said they were rebuilding, but there's no one here. We both know how Oyonji enjoys painting pictures of his words, but he did not exaggerate about this place. Let's survive, shall we? No wonder Ishtar decided to come here. If it's the Eternal Burn, the song. Savage song. I feel like they're all hearing the music.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction.
It's here in the background, look at him. This asshole.
Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Mayhap, or mayhap I saw her in the quest, so she's going to be here.
Now, surround them!
Oh. Wow, this is a bad place for us to be. Uh-oh. But we're not in a battle instance, so we're not going to do any fighting. I am the warrior of darkness, but I'm very scared what now.
These Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
I'm not... What? Not a Sin-Eater. At least the last time I checked I wasn't. They wouldn't need to.
It's a Sin-Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
No. My name is... I forgot my code name, shit. The second one is amazing. Why wouldn't I say that? Oh, what a wholesome fellow.
It will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Its fucking face! Oh my god, I'm dying! Oh, okay. There needs to be more of that in this game. Like, they don't do it enough, and when they do, it's perfect. This would be the time to appear, Ishtola.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives.
That's not true. Me and the fairies got on very well.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade.
Don't you dare rage quit. I've had enough of your DPS, I'm gonna go now. This prick, he just decided to show up and now he's just rage quitting.
Did you see that one disappear?
Oh no, that's not gonna help our case, is it?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
No, I don't think you do. I mean, one of them where do?
Enough. Runar, report.
I wonder who that is. Is that our girl?
Master Matoya.
Whoa! Whoa! Look at her. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you in 3 years. Well, at least from your point of view.
Certain these are sin eaters.
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not sin eaters, then what?
What do you mean, Ishtola? Is this like a ruse, maybe?
It is passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not?
Oh. What if she's impersonating a sin eater? What if she's... That's not the real Minfilia. That's not the real Y'shtola. Our Y'shtola is a lot nicer than that.
Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
What? No. Not how you communicate with young Jay. Not what you say to a person you're interested
Master
in.
Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower
Why
their
doesn't she
arms?
recognize us?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not.
Well, why don't you know us?
There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Oh, of course. She can't see, can she? So she... Oh... Yeah, she uses Aether to be able to see, so of course she would just see us as a sin eater, not her friend. We can't say our name either, because that'll disgrace the people here.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us.
Yeah.
Though he is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by his most
Oh,
puissant
poor
hand.
Y'shtola.
It cannot be.
Oh, it is. It's been nice to see you too. You truly thought it's been too long, clearly. Nice to see you too, Master Matoya. You have to be sassy about it. Nice to meet you too, Master Matoya.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons.
Yeah, we're friendos.
Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
Yeah, you can tell us why, like, Lahi is playing in the background. Lahi. Think I have a ball. Oh my god, all our friendos are finally back. Very happy right now. Oh, hold on, I increased my mouse sensitivity. There we go, back to normal now. That she should imagine him a stranger. I mean, yeah, we know why. That ended a lot better than it might have. No thanks to Emet Selch. I didn't expect her to be so imposing in person. Yeah, she kind of has that effect, but she's pretty awesome once you get to know her. You have been travelling since arriving in the first, I gather. But I would hear the tale of your travails in more suitable surroundings. Before it had gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed had made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. I would like this area quite a bit. Let's go follow them, shall we? So it's interesting they thought that we were a Sin Eater in disguise. I don't know if that's even possible for Sin Eaters to do that, but I guess it might be. That's strange to think about, though. That they have this sort of power over people. But yeah, let's make our way over here. Get to hear more of this amazing song. This is definitely the Gardania of this world, and it's pretty obvious, you can tell by the reflection, but it's very different too, which is also important to know. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelves would, this forest have a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. I hope it doesn't have the pizza pasta music in here. Please? I don't want that to be here for these cool people, okay? If I go in here and see Reason to Live, I'm gonna be sad. No? Oh, thank God. Oh. I'm very happy right now about that. Finally, a place to rest. Have you ever seen such a tree? To think these are only the roots. To make their home here and so swiftly would surely require no amount of ingenuity. A most impressive feat. Would this fellow not agree? Yeah, I would. It's cool. How have you been? Been enjoying the 12's wood, or at least this version of it. It must be out of like... Oh, hold on. Oh.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself.
Are you a black mage now? Are you not a white mage anymore? Have you switched teams?
It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Huh. And they don't have names. Well, they do have names, but they don't utter them. And they have fake, different names.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are simple people.
No, not really. Just happy to see you, to be honest.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Yeah. What I kind of wanted, to get more development for these characters and finally get to see a lot more of them, because they weren't really present in Stormblood or Heavensward. At least the main ones weren't. It's nice to see more of them here.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
You indeed.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own.
Penchant? Is that not penchant? Have I been saying that word wrong my entire life? Oh, I think I might have. Because the style was very cool, and I think she did it properly, and I didn't.
My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya, or rather could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded.
Oh, is there another beast tribe here?
Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
Perhaps.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me.
I think the Exarch wants you back on his team. I mean, to be fair, he has also been very secretive, so I understand Ishtolar's distrust of him.
Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
Hopefully it doesn't happen when we go to Ixmaya.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
That JPEG pillow of books, look at it. It's amazing.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city?
Yeah, that sounds good. I think I'm going to be ending this party here soon.
Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
Yeah, because they are like worshippers of the darkness, which is kind of cool.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Oh, he's being mother right now.
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed.
Oh no, she's gonna little son you, Thancred. You don't know what you've done. Oh no, he left. Okay, he left. He escaped her wrath for this once. She is. I think he has become Ishtola the Savage.
That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life.
Exactly. Your choice.
But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Like that Ishtola has taken up, I'm assuming, Black Mage. It's a cool change for her character. Oh, we get pants. Pants and a flower. Pants on a flower. Alright, let's wear them, shall we? Wow. We're gonna leave the MSQ series here. I don't know how long this episode is. It might be a little bit shorter than the other ones, but I think this is a good place because there's going to be a whole lot of stuff in the next part, I think, involving Vatika, and this is a good place to leave it, I think, so we can spend the entire next episode exploring this place. So with that, I'm gonna call it here. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back for another episode of this soon. Goodbye.